This is the Oxabo Hunter recording a video playing startrek on the ps4. Get on defense, force kidnap, and kidnap officer. Really information. Friends are full, battery, and been on the hotspot. Friends are full.
During my time as ambassador, I uncovered evidence that one of the great houses has been corrupted by a foreign influence and is plotting against the Empire. I was thrown into Urapenthe as punishment for digging too close to the truth. The fugitive Drake suggested that we travel to the Vor system. We hope to find evidence that will prove there is an internal threat to the Empire.
Accept.
The Vor system is a data point that can be located on the area map. Select any city to auto-travel to that location.
Our pretty correctly on this time. Let's go. And here are the system. The forest system. Let's roll. If you like my content, please subscribe and start the next one. 3, 2, 1, yeah, explain. Movements from the gas. Get one you did. First at the boom. 5, 5, 5, 5, 3. First at the boom. 5, 3. Let's get one you did. And let's rock it. Go for that. Yes, it was back to this is back. And he is fan 74 and Benangi House. Sorry about that.
Captain, we've entered the Vor system. There's a starbase in orbit dead ahead. Huh. It's one of ours, but the record's listed as a research facility operated by Uridian scientists.
The Uridians are not known for their scientific prowess, but the research station is listed as a protected asset. According to your ship's computer, the Uridians have a trade agreement with a human scientist named Amar Singh. He is working with someone in the Empire on a genetic research project. It's unclear what Drake expected us to find here.
Uridian passing in, approach the station.
Research facility, Logner Beta 3. I am Plardos Yarden, commander of the station. With whom am I speaking?
I'm Lieutenant Amelia Heavy Kirona of the IKS Taran.
We weren't informed there would be visitors today. How may we serve the Empire?
We are here to inspect the...
Commander Plardos, you will provide this ship's computer access to all recent station communication logs. You will also transmit a manifest of shipments and supply delivery receipts for the last month.
We expect you for cooperation.
Well, this is unexpected. You do realize that we have an agreement with your government and Dr. Singh. Our research is highly classified. You do have some sort of official order granting permission to view these records?
Of course, you're Lieutenant.
Message sent.
for the information we request.
You're completely mad. This is a top security installation. You don't have authorization to access our records. We're filing a formal complaint.
You are hiding
Of
something.
course we're hiding something. We're conducting classified research. That's why you are not authorized to access station records. You do understand the concept of top secret, don't you?
You dare to insult our
This is preposterous. We refuse to hand over top secret information without proper authorization. We will defend ourselves if necessary.
You think it's really
Powered up defensive cannons and launched small craft. Station commander sent a distress signal. A ship is responding. Captain, Romulan warbird on sensors. Captain, the Romulans are hailing us.
We received a distress call from this station. We are here to provide assistance.
your assistance is no longer needed.
Station Commander Plardos sounded distressed. He mentioned a disagreement with a Klingon vessel. It would be dishonorable of us not to investigate.
This is unfair.
We appreciate the delicate nature of the situation. Would you mind if we spoke with the station? Perhaps we could resolve any misunderstanding.
Be your guest.
I find this very suspicious. Why would Romulans respond to a distress call here?
Wonder they're coming.
The Romulans hailed the station on an open frequency, and then immediately switched to an encrypted channel. The Romulan ship hasn't raised shields. What are they up to?
Alert me if you notice.
I don't need to remind you that we're in Klingon territory. The fact that these Romulans are here at all could be the clue we need.
Big Siri find evidence.
Captain, the station has transported several crates of goods to the Romulans.
There's our event. Interrupt.
Commander Plardos has explained the situation. It sounds as if there's been a miscommunication.
Enough. Transport the contraband you just received with us now.
The foolish bravado of the Klingon Empire. Attacking your own station and then accusing us of wrongdoing. I should have expected something like this. Very well. We'll communicate in terms you can understand.
Morning conversation anyway. Back to the station.
assistance. We had tracked the Tal Shiar to this system, but we would have been outmatched without your aid.
You fought there by
The Romulan Republic faces many challenges, but conflict with the Klingon Empire should not be one of them. As a gesture of good faith, I'll share with you information that you might find to be of value.
obviously.
We believe Tal Shiar agents are collaborating with operatives in the Klingon Empire to steal weaponry and technology. We have uncovered large supplies of Klingon weapons on the planet Nimbus 3 that we believe are being stockpiled there by agents of the Empress. The stolen goods are being transferred through several facilities in the local sector, including this science station.
Do you have proof of this?
The shipping manifests on the supply crates and the weapons themselves. By tracking the flow of goods, we've learned that there are agents in the Klingon Empire transferring stolen supplies to the Tal Shiar. Those supplies are being stockpiled on Nimbus 3. If you will help track down the source of those weapons, we will share our data with you.
Send us the data, but you make your promise.
Transferring the data now. We expect the Klingon Empire to track down the source of these stolen goods and punish those responsible before more weapons fall into the wrong hands. If we discover any further information, we will notify the Empire's ambassador on Mol Rihan.
Get me to
Please listen to me. We were only following protocol. We must ensure that our research doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Then, why are you trained in stolen goods?
We didn't know the shipments we were transferring were stolen. I was told that the crates were medical supplies needed on the war front. We didn't ask questions. Please, show mercy. We were only doing what we were ordered to do.
Then do as you told and send me the data.
Due to present circumstances, we will forego normal security authorization and provide the files you have requested. We live to serve the Empire.
Transfer the file before I lost my kit.
We've received the data that Kemtar requested, Captain. We will take some time to analyze these files and track the source of the shipments. In the meantime, we are prepared to leave the system on your command.
Bad system.
Your officers have analyzed the shipping logs from the research facility. Their findings confirm what the Romulan Republic officer told us. Someone has been routing technology and weapons to the Tal Shiar, and they are going to great lengths to cover their tracks.
Do you believe a greenhouse is involved?
An operation of this magnitude would require the resources of one of the houses, but the shipments are being routed in such a way to conceal their point of origin. Our evidence is circumstantial. It was my eagerness to point fingers without proof that landed me in Urapenthe in the first place. We must exercise patience and wait for our prey to reveal themselves.
Speak, mention your father.
My father is Ambassador Worf. He has many friends and many enemies. I tried to convince him that one of the houses was moving in the shadows against us. He either didn't believe me or didn't care. Either way, he made his decision when he refused to act after I was sent to Urapinthe. His pride is a weakness our enemy will try to exploit.
He has a current gun for him.
You can try, but we must be prepared if he doesn't. We should at least warn him of the danger, even if he refuses to see the knife at his throat.
Don't Sorry to be there. This time.
You can use transport to quickly return to your home system of Kronos. Hold the X button and select the transport option to see your available transport routes. You have returned to the Kronos system, home of the Klingon Empire. In order to beam down to the first city, you must approach the planet in your starship. Once you are within transport range, a contact will offer you the option to beam down.
Let's go and meet you.
Perhaps. First, tell me who you are.
Lieutenant Hammond Jr. of the IKS Repair.
Greetings. How may I assist you?
We need to speak to faculty.
That is an odd request. We stand in the courtyard of the Great Hall, and honor has no need of secrecy. If you cannot speak your mind in this place, then I have no desire to hear what you have to say.
Very well, I'm here with your son, Jimanda.
That is not my son's name. If Kemtar wishes to talk, tell him to come and speak to me. I will not communicate through intermediaries.
He said you are going to me.
He is the only one in danger, unless you have been foolish enough to listen to his tales. But you have already made that mistake. If you have spoken to him, then you have been to Rurapente.
The great house is flying at your head.
I am Gintok to the House of Martok. Lady Sorella has declared vengeance on the House of Jimpok. It would not surprise me if all the great houses wish me dead. Tell my son that I am capable of defending myself.
The Romans are in power.
Romulans. That does not make sense. Jimpok's position towards the Federation and the Tal Shiar is very clear. And in this, he has my house's full support. It would be foolish for any house to make such a connection. However, I would not be surprised to hear you mention the House of Duras.
We don't know if this is fun.
And that is exactly the sort of accusation that landed my son in a penal colony. Tell Kemtar that unless he has proof, he should stay silent. If he is a fugitive from Rurapente, he will only make his situation worse. I do not want to know any more about what you two are plotting.
Has Worf agreed to speak to us?
You say that your name is not given.
What name I use is not important. Did you tell him what we've learned?
He didn't speak constant.
Did you tell him the Romulans are involved?
He mentioned us to
Given their history, I've considered the possibility that the House of Duras might be involved. Is he at least willing to review our evidence?
he wants nothing to do with our information.
Yaicha! He is a stubborn old man and he is going to get himself killed.
He should at least warn the house of Martin.
Agreed. If the Jinn talk to House Martok will not listen, we will take our concerns to the house itself. Martok's son Drex is off-world. I will contact Lady Sorella and arrange a meeting.
Gonna be discouraged.
These events are very disturbing. They paint a picture of a large conspiracy against prominent houses of the Empire. I will work with my contacts to see what else I can learn. And I will notify you when I have enough leads to further our investigation.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
That's that next mission. You'll be in the war soon and burning down the house. As we'll be patching too, just get connected to the ground.
Sorella, Lady of the House of Martok, has requested that you meet her at the House Estate in the Ketha Lowlands. She did not explain why she wanted to see you, but I expect that she has some tasks she would like completed. The House of Martok has lost much prestige since I took the Chancellor's seat. But they still have many allies among the KDF, and I am loath to reject Sorella's request without a good reason. Gaining the favor of the House of Martok could serve you well. But remember, they have many enemies. I harbor no ill towards Sorella, but do not get caught up in her vengeance against me. It would not be in your best interest. Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
That's what they will say. Begin the compound. Ready. Let's shoot.
Ah, the estate of House Martok. It has been too long. After Gowron stripped my house of its titles and lands, this place became my home. I will defend it and House Martok to my final breath. Come, Lady Sorella waits for us ahead. Believe me when I say it is unwise to keep her waiting.
Welcome. I will skip the usual pleasantries. We have serious matters to discuss. The House of Martok has many enemies. Some of them seek to curry favor with Gempok, or the House of Duras, by striking at us. Until now, most of these attacks have been a little more than a nuisance. But now we know that an enemy may be plotting to assassinate Worf, and my grandson, Maven, may also be a target. The filthy Bakhtag willing to carry out such dishonorable attacks must be stopped. And so, I ask you to find these assassins and eliminate them.
We will do what we can to assist you in the ground.
Any threat to House Martok will be dealt with, my lady. On that, you have my word as a warrior. Where is Maven now?
He is on his way to the Batleth tournament on Forcus 3 with your father. Worf assured me that he would handle security matters during the trip, but that was before you reported your findings to me.
We shall go for kiss the address.
Before you go, I have another concern. Our local farmers reported seeing a Romulan here recently. Given Kemtar's suspicions of a house collaborating with the Tal Shiar, it seems to be an odd coincidence. We need to know what the Romulan was doing here before you leave for the tournament.
That's in the previous UASD at once. When you are in. This is doing so. That's it, you're in. That's wrong. That's good. That's something.
A Romulan? Here? Once I would have considered that impossible. But we live in strange times. Maybe they have come to their senses and joined with the Empire against the Federation. I haven't seen this Romulan myself, but one of the others might have. You have my leave to speak with the workers. One of them might have seen your pointy-eared interloper, but...
I will see what they have to say.
Of what interest is a Klingon farm to a Romulan?
The only thing I've paid attention to of late has been the lack of rain. But you're a warrior, not a farmer. You wouldn't be interested in that. Sorry I couldn't help you.
Against our young enemy may be here. Remain patient. God.
The dogs have been busy tearing up my roots. But other than that, I haven't seen anything unusual.
Tackle of resistance features as our area.
I remember seeing the Romulan. He said he was a surveyor hired to architect a new irrigation system. He set up equipment on the hill over there, but I haven't seen him lately. It wouldn't surprise me if he's up to no good. You can never trust a Romulan.
Continue.
This surveyor may be more than he seems. The idea of a Romulan moving alone freely on estate grounds? I do not like where this is going. Let's follow his steps. Doing so could lead to insight on the Romulan's actions.
Agree. Let's follow back up to the top of the hill.
I see the equipment there. It is definitely Romulan tech. That is definitely Romulan gear, but it is not surveying equipment.
What is it?
It is a short-range EM transmitter, not something a surveyor would use, Romulan or otherwise. I have a bad feeling about this. Disable it at once.
I will leave it in my
Well done. We still have a suspicious Romulan on the loose, however. There is a shipping and receiving area nearby, close to a landing pad. I suggest speaking with the workers there. They may have seen our mysterious surveyor recently.
A good plan. We might pick up the dream.
Yes, I remember this man. It's not every day you see a Romulan in the Ketha lowlands. He didn't say he was a surveyor, though. He told me that he was a part of a diplomatic delegation studying our agriculture.
The fat ticket. And
Martok would have never let a Romulan set foot on our world. That's why I don't think much of Jimpak. He's too soft. The oddest thing I remember, other than him being a Romulan, was that he personally scheduled the delivery of goods to the farm. That is against our security procedures. Lady Sorella insists on authorizing all deliveries to the manor. Now, well, his codes were valid. He had Lady Sorella's signature, so I did as he asked. His delivery arrived today. It was a large package we moved to the grain storage shed near the house of Martok's manor. Never. He handles most of Lady Sorella's business transactions.
let us be quick. I want to know about that.
And now our surveyor is a diplomat. A Tal Shiar spy seems more likely.
I processed that delivery. It was an order for the House of Martok. They needed explosives for digging out a new irrigation system. The order was placed by Lady Sorella with her signature and authorization codes. She must need the new irrigation channel badly. Normally, Sorella delays such tasks until the winter, when the farm hands aren't busy with planting and harvesting.
This spy is clever, placing the explosives near the House of Martok's fertilizer stores. If he detonates them, the results will be devastating. I believe that device we found earlier was intended to be a trigger relay. Taking it out will slow the Romulan down, but it may not be enough to foil his plan. We should focus our search near the fertilizer shed. The spy will need a good vantage point to monitor the area before he triggers the detonation. Come, the hunt continues. Use your scanner to search for Romulan life signs.
It is time to put an end to this woman strategy over. This woman.
The signal is getting weaker. The signal is getting stronger. 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 The signal is getting stronger.
He's up. God.
The signal is getting stronger. 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 Your scanner has enough data to provide a direct line to the target. There, by the ship! What is that Romulan doing?
the House of Martok will crumble, and with it, the rest of the Klingon Empire. You cannot stop what has begun.
Treacherous for shock! It's an ambush! They're finished! Deal with that bomb before it kills us all! This ship, it is the Rotari, the flagship of House Martok. That Romulan wanted to blow up more than fertilizer. It would have been a fatal blow, both to the House and its honor. We job. One thing is clear. Whoever is behind this plot has no honor. Not even a Bekiri would join forces with the Tal Shiar. It is madness! We must continue the hunt, my friend. The Romulan still draws breath, and as long as he lives, our troubles will multiply. Piece of Baktok probably beamed up to a cloaked vessel in orbit. Let us return to your ship and see if we can find it.
Any recording? I'm
Ever since Jempok recognized the government on New Romulus, the number of Romulan ships in orbit over Kronos has increased. Most of them have legitimate reasons for being here. As a diplomat, I realize that harassing such a ship could lead to an incident. That's trouble we do not need.
Agreed. We will this quick and find ourselves.
Very well. I am willing to continue, as long as you understand that discovering the vessel that holds our quarry will be difficult.
Difficult, but not impossible. Stand for cookie.
There's a lot of warp and impulse traffic in the area. It's too much for the scanners to handle, especially if we're dealing with a cloaked ship. That's assuming the ship is still in the system. They may have gone to warp as soon as the spy stepped off the transporter pad.
You are not done yet. Scanning for the security.
Ah, your intuition served us well, my friend. Scanners are detecting trace singularity distortions from the nearby asteroids. I believe a cloaked Romulan warbird recently entered warp there. If we get a closer scan, I will be able to plot a course based on the warp trail signature.
And take us close to that asteroid.
I'm being pursued by annoying Klingon insects. What are they called?
Further analysis indicates that the Romulan is headed for the Forcus system.
Yeah, I'm going to ask them depending on your plan.
Agreed. I believe Lady Sorella's suspicions were correct. The Romulans mean to kill Maven and anyone that gets in their way. Like my father. Both Maven and my father are formidable warriors, but even they can be overwhelmed by numbers and treachery. I must go to Forcus to warn them. Will you join me, my friend?
Yeah, I will set a course to process system maximum. Oh, to this next part after.
We have arrived in the Forcus system. The Warbird's warp trail ends here. She's out there, somewhere. Initiating sensor sweep now.
Very we shall attempt to contact your parents.
I've hailed him several times, but he has not answered. Either he is unable to respond, or unwilling to respond. Let us hope he is engaged with the Batleth tournament, and watching over Maven. We will need to beam down to the surface to know for certain, however.
I'll feel good.
Yes, she is dropping into orbit over Forcus 3, and hailing us. It appears Commander Tarson would like a word.
But the piece of fact that
You are becoming an annoyance. You have made yourself a target by defending the House of Martok. By following me here, you've given me no choice but to destroy you.
that will be the deal or hand to the battle. Back. Back.
He cloaked. Scan for energy traces so we can follow.
cannot stop what is already set in motion. The Klingon Empire will fall.
Continue this next mission. This is the end of the
Tarson may have beamed himself and his agents to the surface. He also has Klingon traitors aiding his cause. We have more work to do, my friend. Let us beam down and attempt to contact Maved and my father before things get worse.
Let's get it. That's all. This is the end of this video. With Startrek Conan on the ps4 and PTF and Senior Officer. We'll be continuing this part 3 and part 2 in the next video or stream. So we continue for another half of the part 3 and 2. I will see you in the next video. Or see episode. Let's rock it. I'm back for now.